Let's do something else with that ricotta. It's time for the kitchen shift with Eimear. Go on, pop the kettle on and let's get cooking. I headed to a farmer's market last week and picked up these unreal little baby leeks, but as life goes, they sat in my fridge untouched for a week, but today was the day. So I'm going to show you how to poach baby leeks and make a walnut gremolata to sit on top of the homemade ricotta. We're going to start by giving them a good wash and just slightly trimming off the bottoms here. You'll always find leeks to be really dirty, so there's actually two reasons that I'm cutting them lengthways like this. One, because it's really pretty, and two, it's so I can give them a proper clean because the dirt tends to sit in between the layers and it's just really important that we get all that out. They are going to go on to a hot oil cast iron pan, face down so we can get some nice grill marks on them. This is going to take around 10 minutes on medium heat. As they start to cook, they'll start to shrink slightly, so you can move them around a bit just to make sure they're all touching the pan and getting some colour. In with the seasoning now, and we're going to go kosher salt, black pepper, a bit of fennel, bay leaf and some confit garlic. A great thing to use for this so you don't have to cook out the garlic, it's already done. And then you're going to deglaze that with some prosecco. You can use white wine as well, but I just had some prosecco left in the house from Aperol Spritz, you know yourself. In with the homemade stock cubes I showed you the other day, and then just adding enough water just to cover the leeks slightly, not too much though. Your oven is going to be set to either 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 180 degrees Celsius, and that goes in for 20 minutes. Now, you're just going to want to give it a little touch just to make sure it's firm and tender, but not mushy. I had a few handful of walnuts in the oven as well, just for the same amount of time and temperature as I had the leeks in there. It's always nice to roast nuts before you use them because it really brings out the flavour in them. You're just going to give them a rough chop. My offcuts of my parsley are going into my scrap bag for my next stock. A rough chop of parsley by no means doesn't need to be perfect. In with a bit of chili flakes, confit garlic, a little bit of that confit garlic oil, salt, pepper, a good squeeze of lemon, and finishing it off with a good drizzle of olive oil over the top. If you feel like your ricotta is a little bit too tight, you can add a little bit of cream or milk to loosen it slightly. And then you're going to want to let your leeks soak up that liquid. So let them sit in the pan until you're ready to plate. Finishing it off with a good helping of gremolata, lemon zest, honey and cracked black pepper. Go on, pop the kettle on and get cooking. Slán!